Hey everybody, what's up? It's Gleekon and I'm back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Also, as always, totally stoked to have you here, dudes. On the last episode, we we watched together Lords of War, not Gul'dan, Kargath. It's going to be the first of a 5-part video series that technically takes place before the Dark Portal opened, and it's kind of like an alternate universe thing. It was leading up to Warlords of Draenor. We are also about to finish Blasted Lands. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get it done today. So stay a while and listen as we take Leek and Tessa. This is our completionist walkthrough of Classic Era. Getting quite close to finishing the game. Once we finish this, we only have 5 zones to go. We are here in Stranglethorn because we're in the middle of possibly, I've heard people say this is the longest quest line in the game. I don't know that that's actually true. It depends on what you mean by longest. Do you mean how long it takes to complete? Do you mean number of actual physical quests? Even if that's the case, I don't think this qualifies for either one of those 2 awards. I mean, heck, if you want to just look at, like, terms of the longest it takes to complete, how about the Admiral, or the freaking Timbermaw, those drop quests where you then have to grind all the way up to unlock them, unlock the ability to turn them in. There's also the Bloodsail Admiral or whatever. How about getting to whatever reputation requirement is needed? We have to go all the way up here to Gavin the Ancient. As far as actual pure number of quests go, this is pretty close. I'd have to actually count and do the math. But there are some Darkshire quests, not Darkshire, Darkshire quests, Darkshire. The quest where you're getting, maybe it's Stelvin, the one where you have to go around and send you to all the different places around investigating this guy that was like a wizard caretaker of these kids, and there's ghosts, and has you going into Goldshire and Darkshire and different parts of Duskwood, all throughout Elwyn Forest, over into Westfall and Moonbrook, back into Stormwind. In terms of sheer number of quests, that one may take the cake for actual longest line. But that one's like quick step, quick quest, one to the next. And even with all that, this might beat it. If you consider the whole thing starting with like meeting the hero of the horde for the first time, and then, because if you think about it, what do you got to do? You got to go to the hero of the horde. Maybe there's 2 or 3 quests just listening to his story. Then you go kill these things, that's 4. Then you have 1 or 2 turning in, so we're somewhere 5, 6. Then you have to go kill this guy, so that's the 7th one. Then it sends you out to Azshara. You have another story, so now we're at like 8, 9. Then you have to go up and find the giant, do the quest for the giant, and then bring that information back. So now we're somewhere around 12. Then you go get the Azsharite and make the weapon, so we're somewhere around 14. Then he sends you back here to this guy in Stranglethorn, 15, somewhere in the ballpark of 15. And then he's going to send us back, and we're going to have to get the quest, and then there's one more finale after that. So there's somewhere in the ballpark of 18 quests. Is that the longest chain? If we look at our spreadsheet for Darkshire, it's pretty stinking close. Make sure I'm not walking off. They probably am. Almost to this dude. Not that bad. We're getting attacked by these dudes. Ashenvale. Does Duskwood happen after? Stockade. I thought, no, Stockades. I thought I did Stockades before. Duskwood. Dark Shore, Lock. No. Now we're not far enough. Dang it, where's Duskwood? Well, it's going to be blue. It's a blue zone for sure. Why is it so... What is causing it to be so far back behind the other zones? Alterac? No way, it's not that far. We missed it somewhere. I know for sure we do it before we do Black Fathom. Is it before Wetlands? I feel like it's before Ashenvale. Red Ridge, Stone Town. Why is Red Ridge? Ah, that's our problem. I have Red Ridge listed twice. This is not Red Ridge. It's Duskwood. This entire time I have that. There you go. The Legend of Stalvin by itself is 13 long. Is there more? That might be the end of it too, so... Oh, some little miners after me. It's at least 13 long, if I'm not missing a small little piece here or there. So that would put this above it. If this is true, because we just determined that the questline is somewhere in the ballpark of 18. That was a very, very, very superficial look for me. It wasn't a deep dive at all. Alrighty then. Here comes old Galvin the Ancient. Hey, buddy.
Interest you on a pint?
Lord, may say, it has been many years since I've heard that name.
My goodness! I can only imagine what you went through to get these materials. Few venture into Azshara and return alive, let alone those that face demigods and giants.
Guys, we're on our way. Cool. Alright, so he's just saying you're basically awesome, and I already knew that. Thanks, bro. This is the formation of Felbane done, and we know we're going to pick up Enchanted Azsharite Fel weaponry. That's pretty close on my opening here.
Adventurer, the creation of each weapon will take some time. Additionally, you may only use the power of the Fel Curse once per 3 minutes. Its weakening properties against Rakh'lith the Defiler and his minions may be variable in duration. This is why you must release the Fel Curse only when the moment is right. Now give me a moment to craft your weapon, adventurer.
Alright.
What's your back?
He's going to craft it, and this would be another situation where, yet again, you're going to get screwed if you're wielding the wrong kind. Your Fel weapon is ready.
A finer demon slayer has never existed, adventurer.
So we could pick this up. It does give us... Is it better than our regular one-handed sword that we have going on? 33-3. It is more... This thing just gives us that blast. This is extra attack power when fighting demons. So, ultimately, I don't know. That's probably a little better. Although this is close. I'm going to pick this up for the selling. Carved into the shaft, Rakh'lith, etched across the blade, engraved upon the blade. So you can have a dagger, a sword, or a staff. Pretty lame. I'm going to take the staff because... no, I'll take the sword just to
The
get the
hour
safe
of
side.
redemption is near, adventurer. You must return to the blasted lands with your newfound weaponry and speak with the fallen hero of the Horde to receive your final objective.
Alright, so we are going to Hearth back to Stormwind. We are going to turn this in. But this actually has a better... outcome than the last quest line where I had to hope that we would find friends or I'd be screwed, because you can also just skip this whole process, and now that we've done this, and we can get like
the best deals in all
powder
of
or
Stormwind,
something
my
that lets
friend.
you
Won't find any better.
do
Now,
it.
what can I help you
We
with?
will be able to sell this for 4 gold, so that's cool. We don't need this Fel Orb anymore. We do not need this Fel Book anymore, so let's get rid of that. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the lads and laddies out here. We're gonna make a... Rakh'lith. I'll tell you what I'm typing in a second. Alright. So I am making a kind of a high and mighty RP kind of statement here. I'm going to put it in Stormwind. We're going to also just start broadcasting this non-stop. We need a party. I am scared I think we will need an entire party to do this quest. I think we need a party of 5. I am pretty confident that we could do it with a party of 5.
Where is it you would like to go, lass? For just a few coin, my griffins can get you there faster than even the swiftest horse.
I spelled Rakh'lith wrong, but whoopsie. I guess I could look it right on my thing. Rakh'lith. So now we're just going to start spamming. This is where I said I hope we finish it today. It's not that I'm worried about, like, our ability. We're pretty much done. We have 2 quests. We got to go kill 3 lieutenants, and we have to kill the Lord himself, or the Demon Lord himself. So just basically go wham, bam, bam, kill 4 elites. We could get that done in 10 to 15 minutes with a party. It's not that. It's the finding of the party that wants to come to Blasted Lands. So I'm going to just keep spamming this from now until we get a party. I'm going to change my spam message when... when we actually get the name of the quest, so I can link the quest to. But that's all we can really do. We can start scouting out the area. We can start researching it. We can spend some time in between going to work our Western Plaguelands quest list, which we totally can do. We are going to run it twice. Yeah, so a call to arms, the Plaguelands, we're going to investigate those. Some of this is Horde only, some of this is Alliance. We're ready for Sunken Temple. If we successfully do this, we're going to do a Sunken Temple setup tomorrow with Glee Contessa here, where she... Alright, we got a post, but it is just a... just someone that's appreciating the RP approach. They said they cannot help, but they so it's just kind of like an attaboy, like, hey, I like you coming with the RP. That's pretty cool. So cool, can't argue with that, or can't. I appreciate the support. We'll place it once, and now that we're in Blasted Lands, we are going. I'll place it here too. You never know. You might get some people in the area that are hunting. Want to buy Basilisk Brain? PST if you have any. Again, they just want that. Okay. So we need this. We're gonna go turn this quest in. We're gonna pick up this powder or whatever it's called that will allow us to fight with our actual weapon instead of. And they want Blasted Borlong. So this person wants it in the zone. We are looking for. I got gnome brain, orc brain, kobold brain, fresh out of basilisk is what someone says. Alright, I'm about to repost again when I get this new quest. Which is, again, one of the 2 final quests. And then that's it. We're just gonna... We are gonna hope we can get a group. We're gonna do fingers crossed. We have a good solid hour. So if in the next, say, 45 minutes, we can get a group together, you guys are just gonna hang out with me, and hopefully we get one. And if it gets to be close to... If we waste this whole hour and we never get a group, then that's life, and we'll have to continue this tomorrow. We'll continue our beggins tomorrow.
It's hard to imagine that so much death and despair could be confined to such a small...
You look battle-hardened, adventurer. Are you prepared to face Rakh'lith and his minions?
Rakh'lith and his minions, I sure is. So we are going to turn this one in. Actually, I was so close. We need one more quest past the one I got. All right. So we need Uniting the Shattered Amulet. Pick it up. Cool.
To reach the Defiler, you must first destroy the Triad of Power and recover the amulet pieces. When you recover all 3 pieces, return to me and I shall give you further instruction. Go, adventurer, to the Blasted Lands. Savine, Alistarge, and Groll must fall.
And if you talk to him, you can say, I have destroyed my Azsharite weaponry. I need your assistance in defeating the Triad of Power. And they give me a Fell Salve. Has 5 charges, used on Groll, Savine, and Alistarge to break Rakh'lith's ward. Weakens the servants must be within close proximity of the target. So we have to have that. Alright, so here we go. Now I'm going to rewrite my missive. Alright, so now I'm looking for help in this mission. And, we are going to see what we can get. Good luck, me. So there's Groll, Alistarge, and Savine. The Dreadmaw hold has Groll. I know where he's at. Alistarge, I think, is in the back of that cave we were already in before. And Savine, I don't know. Let's go scout Savine out, because I don't know where Savine's at. I've never seen that. And then periodically, I'm just gonna... And then after you... Yeah. Okay, we have a warrior. Awesome. Awesome, we already got 2 people. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm okay. So they're saying if you heal, that if I heal, we could probably get it done. We got, anyway, so we're having pretty good. I like that we're confident. We have 2 warriors. That's great. You have 2 warriors like that. Feel pretty good. They're geared beyond what I'm geared. That's also encouraging. All right, so I only put it on general chat. I didn't put it on looking for a group. So let's see what we can get chat. But it is an encouraging sign that so fast, pretty much right after the first advertisement, we got 2 warriors, 2 level 60 warriors to come help out. And now we just need... I can heal if needed, but it'd be better if we, you know, if we got a real healer. And somewhere up here, I guess probably in that temple, is another dude. Okay, this guy's incoming, Kisanth. Kisanth, for those of you that do not know, Kisanth is the name of a dragon from the Dragonlance series of Dungeons and Dragons books. Oh, we got a small thorium vein up here. Let's go. And again, I'm just going to keep spamming while we look for these. While we look for more. That's going to be the difference between tight window and maybe even utter defeat and good times. Especially if we can get a healer. And I like that we already have 1 person ready to rock and roll. So we need the Amulet of Alistars, the Amulet of Groll. Okay, so he's up there. I'm just checking stuff out. I don't know how they are. We're waiting for our other dude anyway. But I'm gonna come meet up with this dude in the field. Kisanth is the name of a brass or bronze dragon from that series. It's a human warrior riding a saber tooth. So they're serious about their business, and they've got raid type gear, so they're strong.
Out of range.
I will switch over to, let's go ahead and maybe buff him, and also let's switch our over to defense. Okay, he's pretty strong, so maybe they're saying we can do it on our own. We might be in luck where we can really make it work. Just these 3. I mean, I am... oh, this is Alistar's. So this is where that guy's at. That's cool. Okay. Alright, so... don't know where Alistar is at. Oh, there, it's Lady Sabine. Alright, so he's gonna fight for a second, so I'm gonna redo this. Alright, so we're clearing out this area here. So they're saying you need tank gear or whatever. I really probably doesn't super duper matter. Lady Savine is over here. They say we don't think, and then the other person says Zug. So Lady Savine is right there. You can see her. She's a level 59 elite demon with 21k life. I'm gonna go mana. Oh, yikes.
I can't read that.
I'm gonna go with massive heals non-stop. Yeah. They didn't realize that we were attacking Lady. I'm gonna drink one of these. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. We are gonna see what we can do here. Got her targeted. We got her. We got this one. Okay. So we did kill the first one. So that's cool. So we can go run on down. So this person. Oh, cool. They brought a priest too, so now we have everybody that we need. So this person can heal, like they're multi-boxing or whatever. Awesome. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so now we have a full party. Okay, we're ready. We've got the full party. We're ready for evil. Alright, let's go. We have two people that are still kind of in the area. Alrighty, so it's all warriors and this one priest. This other guy's on the way. And I have 5 charges of that little item. It's cool. Alright, so now this is going to be easy. We got a dual boxing dude that's a warrior priest combo. 2 other warriors, and then me, just tagging along. So, we also have 4 out of 5 of us are here, ready to roll. And, we should be able to whoop at Rakh'lith's bootay. Guys, I'm stoked about this. I mean, we were able to two-man that lady, even with all her demons. I don't think it was particularly crazy hard. I don't remember which one's the hardest. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buff the Okay. I have the defensive rune on. And let's see, should I add any buffs to myself? Not particularly. Yeah, I don't really have any. I mean, I guess I can... Yeah, I guess I can do a... like eating buff inside, but I did drink that one potion, but it was my weak potion. So... Alright. Nice. Attacking these dudes. Okay, so this will be fast. Not worried about the mithril. We're not going to stop for that. Okay, this is where I think this time we go to the other fork in the road. Yeah, they like to fight more than one at a time. I don't know if he has I'm not going to worry too much about healing either when we are so forward on this whole process. This priest is not buffed this either. Okay. Okay, I think we go this way. Oh, they're gonna go this way. Clearing the cave out. Alrighty. So far so good. How's he doing? Our other guy hasn't arrived yet, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna go left here. Alrighty. Alright, I'm pretty excited, guys. I gotta say, I've never done this quest before. Maybe I did it in retail, but I think it's changed. I really think we're gonna be... And I stopped. This is where I stopped on my other... Like, on this quest is where I quit. So this is where I... This is where we are now from this point forward. Other than Sunken Temple, if we... Now that I'm pretty sure we're gonna start running that tomorrow. Alright, so here we go with this guy. He is a demon, so I can exorcise his behind. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Put the spell curse on him. Okay, so I don't know exactly... Got him. Okay, so Alistar's is done. Nice. Alright, so now we have the ogre guy. And he's the third one. And then the actual mega boss. It's cool. The cool thing is, now that we're like at endgame, I feel like I've been worried. The last few things I've tried to get help for, you actually have people like, yeah, I'll come help, pretty freaking fast. So I'm pretty stoked about that too. Alright, where's our other... Are we all here now? Priapus? Where's the other... No, the other guy is still en route. The other guy is still flying over here. So they do need to go back and get that cultist girl again. So we'll go back there and get it. I only will have one extra charge. I could destroy it and get a fresh 5 charges to be safe. We also have the demon sword. I could equip that in an actual emergency. Alright, so here is this annoying ogre guy. I'm not gonna worry about while I'm on their time. I'm not gonna go after 206 12 plate. That's a 13. Ooh, that's actually an upgrade for me. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get him down to about halfway. And let's go for some healing. Oh, he's immune to that. I hate it when they do that. Okay, now I gotta use this formula on him. Got it. Okay. We got that amulet. I'm gonna equip these new bracers. It's a 206 12 strength. So it's about 20, almost 20, so almost 2 points there. 5 extra points of strength, and I lose 6 stamina. But stamina is not as valuable on this character. So altogether, that's like a 2-point bonus plus almost 2-point bonus in armor. That basically makes up for it. Alright, so now we gotta go kill that lady again. I guess she is probably the hardest one with all her demons she was summoning. I didn't realize that. He was pretty hard too. He hits like a freaking... The ogre hits like a brick train wreck or something. That's the thing. Alright, so when I'm there, I'm gonna... When I go to turn in this quest, then... We're gonna need to, ow, got bolted. We're going to need to, there she is, already respawned. Okay. So we're gonna use this on her again. She's immune to it too. I'm gonna focus on this demon here. Yeah, we already have her. He's not immune to it. I'm going after you, demon. Another one came. Okay. Coming after the demon bros. They got that one. Cool. Good on it. Alright. So now we're gonna go down and turn this in. I'm gonna try to be a little ahead of them because I want to actually read it. This is... This is, yeah, I'm excited. Now, I will, the talking part will bring with us, but we are at least going to need this thing. This is great, guys. Freaking great. Just got a Chadley team to come out here and kick butt. Not even having to use my buffs. We're going to be opening up Sunken Temple tomorrow. He says, Three shall form the one shall light the way.
The amulet of Rakh'lith the Defiler is once again complete, but he senses the disruption in his chain of command. He knows you come for him.
Rakh'lith's lair is atop the highest mountain in the Blasted Lands. The only way to the lair is through the use of the teleport runes near the mountain. As long as you hold the amulet, you can freely transport up to the lair. Once you reach the lair, you must conjure the beast. The amulet is your key, adventurer. Use it on the altar of the Defiler. Should you defeat the Defiler, bring back his horn. It will become a symbol of hope for all that view it. Proof that heroes do exist in this war-torn world.
Alright, so we go up here, talk to the guy. We wish to face the Defiler. Alright. Use the ward of the Defiler. Alright. He's immune. Okay, so we are gonna... I don't know if we have to do anything. If so, I will switch over to the sword at the last second. Yeah, oh, it's only the servant. What did he just say? Who dares summon me? Ilifar. Your master calls. Let the flames of chaos engulf you. Oh no. Yeah, baby. Who's up your fight? Oh, this other guy. I see. So this is... Oh, he's immune too. So he does summon a little minion. Dang, that's awesome. A severed and bloody horn of Rakh'lith.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was great. So we got up here and we defeated this fool. I don't know if we just jump down. Yeah, I guess so. Then we can maybe step on here and report us out. I guess we can just jump down the mountain. I guess so. I guess we're just supposed to jump down. Okay. They said, what are you gonna do? How do you leave the mountain? And I said, parkour. Alright, so everybody parkoured down the mountain. That's freaking awesome. Alright, that's great. You know what that does mean? That we can actually spend some time, since we have extra time today, we can spend some time setting up for Sunken Temple, just for some quest pickup. Why not? Why not, guys? Sunken Temple will ultimately be here, but we can look around kind of where we need to go. I am so stoked, everyone, that we completed this cool journey. We defeated Rakh'lith the Defiler, some little freaking demon up there. We beat him, Ilifar, his little minion. Said the only way to the lair is through the teleport runes. Amulet is your key. We're gonna get 8 gold, a necklace, a trinket, and a sack. There is nothing left to fear.
Today is a day that will be remembered for all eternity. The
Huzzah.
demonic overlord of the Blasted Lands has finally fallen.
We get it all. Does anything happen? Do all the ghosts come? Nope. They're just... Everyone's here. Alright. So... We got this person. Safina is done. We do have a little bit of work we can do here. We have this trash bag. This... Actually, we're all 14 slots. Journeyman, Thaw Pelt, Explorer, they really don't matter because they're all like the same style. I guess I'll get rid of one of these journeyman things. I like this thaw pelt one. I like that. And then I guess we'll get rid of this last one. So I guess I'm going to have to mess my bag all about now because I've just twisted everything around. That's okay. Because now we're going to take this new demon sack. It's a 16 slaughter. That's going to become our new main bag. Okay. So, what never moves? I guess this is silly, but gee willikers. That's a pretty good one for me, guys. I really do feel happy. I was worried about our ability to accomplish this, and we managed to pull it off. So I really do feel a sense of accomplishment about all this. We'll be able to tweak this stuff as we play. Not as worried about all that. Okay, we did gain a small upgrade in terms of our plate armor. We gained this new demon hide sack. This necklace is, what are you going to do with that? It's not cooler than the one I have. And the trinket, defense by 3, health regen by 3, but it says normal health regeneration by 3. I feel like, what is that? Is that better or worse than this bad boy? And that gives you the mana. This is basically, what is the demon's blood item? How does that work? I want to have like this discussion. You get as many parts of, and it does regen in combat. I just don't know what it means. Plus mana every 5 seconds. So is this basically 3 mana every 5 seconds? Like that's 3 energy? I don't know, because even... Jeez. 2% chance of increasing all stats. I actually freaking like that. We did the math on that. And that's actually an offensive one. This one isn't. Demon's Blood or Shard of the Split Hooves. No, don't give me that. Does this give it to second wind Briarwood? What did they say? Recently got Shard of the Scale? No. It doesn't really... Yeah, it just gives you some tactics and stuff. I guess Demon's Blood is generally better because its stats are more valuable for raiding and dungeon content. Very low stats are not best in slot. Slightly better. This is valuable for a tank, which I don't care about. It's useful for specific encounters. A minor constant regeneration of health out of combat. It does say while you're in combat too. Very minor. Yeah, but I'm not a tank, so I'm going to keep what I got. I'm not going to use any of that other stuff. Cool. As a matter of fact, I'm going to freaking sell it. I don't care. I just don't care about. And the necklace I really don't care about. Cool. Let's rock and roll. So let's figure out now where we're picking up. First of all, let's turn these quests in. I don't feel like AI was really knowing what the heck it was talking about there. But I'm gonna just go ahead and nod and smile and let my AI overlord tell me how to live my life. All right, so we're gonna enter 3 columns to the left here. We are going to, let's look and see what we need to pick up. We do need to go to Stormwind to get into the Temple of Atal-Hakar. So that's for sure, that needs to happen. See if that's somewhere. That's over there. Okay, cool, so we will be getting there. Then we need to go to Tanaris, we need to go to the Hinterlands. So at some point we need to go up to the Hinterlands to pick up Jamalon the Prophet. We have 3 we need to pick up in Tanaris. And then the rest come from the temple itself. So Tanaris, Stormwind, and Hinterlands. And then ultimately we need to make our way back to where we are right now. Kind of a bummer. Alright, so how's about we hearth to Stormwind. And then Tanaris is best gone through here. So then we are going to go from Stormwind, fly to Menethil. Menethil we will then get here, and then we'll fly down to Tanaris, and we'll pick up the 3 quests in here. We can look at our Imperial Plate while we're there. All right. Oh, I can't. I cannot. That is a really far flight. It's not a far flight up to Stormwind from here. That's not a big deal. But this episode was so short we didn't even. So other alternatives would be to just... Oh, we also need to pick up our Paladin quest. It's important to note as well. Which, that quest is also found in Stormwind. So 2 quests in Stormwind, really anywhere. That Chillwind Point, Lord Grayson Shadowbreaker. Actually, I don't think that comes from that. If you look at my other class quests. Lord Grayson Shadowbreaker... That's this. That starts this whole freaking line at the end. We're not, the level 60 line, we're not doing that. Okay, so we just need Chillwind Point, which is going to send us to Western Plaguelands also. So that, when we're up there doing that, we can go get the Hinterlands thing when we're in that neck of the woods. Really, right now, we just need to go back to Stormwind. So I guess let's fly back to Stormwind while we're thinking about it. It's not a long flight. While we're there, we're going to pick up this, and we're going to pick up the Chillwind, or the West, whatever that's called. Then we can take the tram over to Ironforge, and we'll look at our time at that point in time. It's not that much of a flight to go from Iron, just start making our way over to Menethil. And if nothing else, we can do all of that part of the journey. The next episode, we start in Theramore. We start there now. We can fly off camera to Tanaris, and we can play around in Tanaris, followed by then a second hearthing with a train then up to Ironforge, where we then fly up to Hinterlands and then make our way over to Chillwind Point from there. It's not a bad approach. Not a bad approach. Alright, so for now we're gonna just fly back to Stormwind. Cool, this is great, ladies and gents. Just great. I'm really happy that we very quickly and efficiently part of the party. Very quickly and officially. There's someone, see, I don't know.
Where would you like to fly to?
To Stormwind.
Farewell.
My heart is off cooldown. Alright, while we're here, also I guess we can put some of our stuff about. This is gonna get put in the bank. This, those are good. That's gonna get sold. That'll put here. This I can do something with. This is sold. That, I don't even know if you can sell it. This is all loot for selling. I'm also gonna sell this. This stays in. This is my little combo. That's gonna stay. These are my other debuff crystals. Those 2, these 3. Okay. I need that quest. And then here's lower level ores and stuff as I just. Okay, so this goes in the bank. That's all for sale. Everything else looks pretty good. Excellent. Loving it. Loving me. It's easy cause you're beautiful. They're shrouded in nightmares. Love it. There's 4 people that can give you that quest there. Got cool stuff to do. Got cool stuff to do, Jimmys. Just stoked. I don't know if I had the Cardinals defense in one of my leagues. I don't remember if I kept him or dropped him today. I was a little bit worried about playing the Seahawks. They've been pretty good this year. So let's go ahead and see the old... Oh, I did drop them. Picked up. I picked up the Chargers defense. It looks like it is about to be halftime. Seahawks are winning soundly, but I also have Zach Charbonnet and Marvin Harrison Jr. Did not play either one of them. I was just scared off of this matchup. I didn't feel like it seemed to profile well, and I'm glad because those people at halftime were basically getting no points. Smart move there. What about the Cardinals defense? What does this say? Okay. The Florida... Oh. As just somebody that is on a committee with me that is sending me a new law that just passed through the State House that basically says some funding that went through is now even further restricted as to who can be paid. Luckily, it's only a small portion of my salary, but luckily my category of worker is now excluded, as is this person I'm with. So they're just letting me know, one, we're going to have to write all of the committee bylaws about the budget, rewrite that, and I am just stricken from my classification of worker, government worker, now no longer qualifies in this narrower scope. So, sweet. I mean, whatever, it's... Usually, in order to qualify and even get it, it's you have to meet all of these like government audits and blah blah blah. Like twice in the past like 10 years has my branch even qualified to get this little bonus, and when it does, after they break it down, like you maybe get like, it's nice, you get like $1,000 or $2,000 bonus. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. So I just will not, if we get it, I will now not be allowed to receive any of it. Cool. All right, so we want this guy. This is going to pick up our paladin only quest. Chill-Wind Point from Lord Grayson Shadowbreaker.
May the light protect you this day. Through rigorous retraining, I have had to break.
I pushed the wrong button. Please, Grayson, please. Please, forgive
Careful.
me.
King's
Give me this.
Commander Ashlam Valorfist has sent out a call for a paladin of your purity and valor, adventurer.
There are
You can
none.
find him at Chillwind Camp in the southern part of the Western Plaguelands. Seek him and aid in his cause for the
There
light.
are none of my level of purity and valor. Lee Contessa is unparalleled. Don't you freaking forget it. That is what we're going to do tomorrow. We are going to work on picking up whatever sunken temples we don't get right now in the next few minutes. And And doing this quest. So it's not going to take a long time. It'll be one that we can easily finish in the amount of time that we have to do. And then that'll kick us off for Saturday, where we can actually run Sunken Temple proper. And it will let me on Sunday have a kind of an easier day. Wait, where's this? Where we just kind of wrap up and turn stuff in. Depending on time, we might even be able to get that done Saturday. We might. Who's the guy with the quest? This guy. Brohan. What's up, Brohan?
According to legend, the Temple of Atal Hakar is a holy shrine dedicated to the ancient god Hakar the Soulflayer.
Defensive
Maintained
trinkets.
by a vicious tribe of trolls named the Atalai, the temple is rumored to be impenetrable. Now sunk beneath the pool of tears, retrieving artifacts from the temple is even more difficult. But that's what I need you to do, adventurer. Aid me by gathering the intact Atalai tablets. Bring them to me, and I will return to the Explorers Guild a hero. Together, we will share the glory.
Okay, so that trinket is trash. Let's start with that. What does he want me to do? This is part of a chain that we started before. Okay, we're gonna take the little tram over now. Oh, we want the 10 tablets. They're kind of all around the little zone. You can get these even like by ourselves. I'm not very worried about this quest. We'll get them as we play the thing, but it's fine. If we have to on the follow-up episode, we can finish it on our own. You can get a few. Like, what the heck am I doing? Get a few in that first little area, and I'm sure we'll get a few as we run it. So whatever. If everyone's running around competing for it, we'll just have to wrap it up after. Why does he want them? He just wants to study artifacts, so he can give them to the Explorers Guild. That's it. So troll artifacts. That's it. That's all he cares about. Give it to me. Give me the troll artifacts. All right. So I kind of like this plan. What we're gonna do? I kind of like us going over to Menethil, and then we log at that point. Okay. Sounds good to me. Nice to hear some good acoustics of this little tram in the background, reflecting. So that I think that shapes up nicely. Assuming we do it that way, then that means Monday we will do the similar thing where we kick off the Shaman Sunken Temple quests, and we do the intro quest for that. Get ready to go run Sunken Temple next week, and then that means we're gonna run Sunken Temple on Wednesday on the Horde. That's a maybe. That's gonna be a maybe, guys. That might be a flake day. That's my actual birthday, and not sure. I will do most likely a record that day, like a mini one, but I don't know that I'll do a full dungeon. One, it's a work night, so then a lot of the times on these work nights like that, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like tonight, Thursday, I'm basically just saying, okay, I'm gonna devote the majority of my free time. Like today, I worked 10-hour day, 11-hour day, something like that. 7 to 5. So, 10 hours. And, I come home, I eat dinner, take the dogs out, do a little bit of, exercising, and then I made one quick video, and I had an hour. And in that hour, I had a little free time, talked with my wife. We dealt with my wife helping move my daughter out of the house, because she's moving. I guess she's moving at midnight tonight. So, I can't even with that. I'm just gonna bite my tongue, and the whole situation rubs me the wrong way, so I'm just gonna bite my tongue. But yeah, basically an hour. And then I came to make this video, so that's it. After this is done, I will, you know, wind down, maybe watch a little show or something with my wife for an hour or two before bed.
Oh, the Wildhammer dwarves might have fast steeds.
All right, so
but
we are
can
flying.
Those airy pink griffins stand the heat of the Great Forge? I think not.
So it really consumes the evening. Now on Wednesdays, I don't typically work as late, so Wednesday, I just don't foresee it. Now, if we do wrap up early on Thursday, and on this weekend, I mean, and I don't need a separate episode to wrap the Sunken Temple, then there is a chance that I'll be ahead of the game, and Wednesday would be a turn-in Sunken Temple for the Horde, if that's even needed. And if that's the case, then I could wrap that up. So let's just assume, though, it's not going to go down that way, which means Wednesday I take it off. Then Thursday, Friday, we'll finish Sunken Temple on the Horde. It's pretty good. And we'll be starting Western Plaguelands over next weekend. So that means over this next week, over the next few videos, we got to make our spreadsheet. So, I just did... Yeah, we haven't made any, but we just did pick up some Sunken Temple quests. We just picked up into the Temple of Atel-Hakar. Well, that's fine. We are doing this, except this is Sunken Temple. I know it's technically the Temple of Atel-Hakar, but whatever. And we just picked up actually, let's go ahead and do this like that. Into the Temple of Atel-Hakar, and we're gonna just put some quests like this ready to roll. So we picked that bad boy up. We also picked up from the class quest line for funsies. Where is it? Chillwind Point. Okay. Do we have anything else we picked up? Nope. That's it. That's all we picked up so far. Sitting on that stupid quest. I mean, this girl as Paladin, I don't know. I'm on the fence. She's good too. Getting some good stuff with her, so. Don't know, you know? What do I do? Do I stick with her? Do I go over to... Do I go over to the wizard? Alright, well, while we're waiting on the boat, let's start our Sunken Temple quest in order. Western Plaguelands thing. Okay, so this is a neutral thing. The very first thing we need to do is a call to arms in the Plaguelands. So it's one of 3. It says it's 3 quests, so right off the bat, that's a cool one. It's actually only 1. You can get it from the guy in Orgrimmar. You can get it from the person in Undercity, or you can get it in Thunder Bluff. So it's one of 3 versions. It's a Horde only quest. So we pop over to the spreadsheet and we're going to place that here. Okay. So this is called, a call to arms, and it opens up something called Scarlet Diversion. So later on when we are here, we will have that quest ready to be opened. So it's called a call to arms, the Plaguelands. So now we are not doing that first, because we are going to do Alliance first, and this can be found in Org, Undercity, or Thunderblock. Okay, so this is a pretty big, and we need to put this in. I don't want to. Let's open this here. Cool. So Western Plaguelands is beginning its journey. That's all it is. There's 3 versions of it, so we'll probably have to look up all 3 versions, and that's the only level 50 quest. This unused one is fake. We don't have to do that. Okay, then that will open up. There are 4 52s. There's Clear the Way, and there's one called Better Late Than Never. So there is a Call to arms Plaguelands. I guess. Oh, there's a Call to arms Plaguelands Alliance as well. It's just not considered. Oh, so is there? There is. So this is not a alliance quest. I mean, this is not a horde quest. I mean, this is a both faction quest. So that is this, and it is also found in Stormwind, Ironforge, and Darnassus. Okay, so both factions have this. So for the Alliance, it leads into a quest called Clear the Way. Clear the Way is the Alliance version of this. And then that one, there's another quest called Better Late Than Never. Don't know that one. So Clear the Way is just a beginning quest, Alliance only. So that one we want. So this is called Clear the Way, and this is found in Plaguelands. Okay, Clear the Way. It also unlocks all along the watchtowers and the Scourge Cauldrons, but it doesn't. That's it. It is required. Meanwhile, the Horde version is called Better Late Than Never. It requires the intro quest Better Late Than Never. So this intro is a neutral quest, Better Late Than Never. This neutral one is first. And that will open up. There's a Horde and Alliance version. Okay, what about Good Luck Charm? What does that do? That comes after. Okay, cool. So this is kind of how the research works. You look and you find out what goes, what's the right order. It looks like it's yellow. Sometimes these quests are considered not faction specific. So there is Better Late Than Never 1, which is the neutral one, Better Late Than Never 2, and then Good Luck Charm. Dang it, I hate it when I accidentally put that on. Alright, so that's it for us for today. We're going to stop there. Let's fill that part of the spreadsheet out too. But yeah, so we're going to do Better Late Than Never 1. Actually, Good Luck Charm requires the Good-Natured Emma and the Jeremiah Blues. So we cannot do Good Luck Charm. Where do these come from? Good-Natured Emma. It's part of it, but it is not listed as... Gotcha. So it's not listed. It's a 5250. It's part of this chain. It's just not listed as it. All right. So let's do this. Let's do this. Better Late Than Never. Step 1. Okay. Just since we've figured it out. Better Late Than Never 1. Okay. And then Better Late Than Never 2 is a neutral quest, even though it's given by different people. We're going to call it, it's called the same thing. We're going to treat it that way. Okay. That opens 1, and that's 2. Now, then there's Good-Natured Emma / the Jeremiah Blues. Okay, so Good-Natured Emma, or the Jeremiah, yeah, Good-Natured Emma is picked up in, this is a Stormwind quest. Okay, it's called Good-Natured Emma. This is Stormwind. And similarly, there is a Horde version that comes next, which is called the Jeremiah Blues, which is Undercity. The Jeremiah Blues. So now you guys are part of this process, since I'm not doing it off camera anymore. That's just the trade-off that we're going to have. And then finally, the Good Luck, or just Good Luck Charm, is back picked up in the zone, and it's available to both factions. Okay, so We did all of that. We did the 52 boom, boom, boom. Better late than never. Okay, cool. That brings us to Scourge Cauldrons. What does Good Luck Charm open? Let's make sure. It opens something called Two Halves Become One. Two Halves Become One is the finale of this little mini chain. It's a 5440. That's down there. So we're okay. So we have finished all the 52 50s to catch us up to where we are right now. So next time we'll start the level 53s, analyzing those as we go through. And it looks like it's going to be a little smaller than it would at first seem, because a lot of these are faction specific, like we should actually do. Okay, so we're going to get on the flight path now and fly down to Tanaris, and that'll happen off camera. Thank you everybody so much for watching and listening and tuning in. You all rock. Not only do we have another episode wrapped up, but we have another zone in the pipe 5x5. Freaking blasting. We have a whole nother chunk of the game, the penultimate section of zones in the pipe 5x5, except for the dungeon we're going to do in the next few days. Thank you everybody. You rock. Please like and subscribe and join me as we continue these further adventures of lore of Warcraft. And now this episode is in the pipe 5x5.